Well, welcome back, everybody. It's me, GSD, back again with some more Eastward. We gotta go, I believe... Oh, show me on the map. Yeah, that building that we didn't get to go in before. The ominous-looking one. The one clearly labeled trouble, even though you don't need to label it. What are all you guys doing here?
Allow us to reintroduce ourselves, would ye? Captain Bam!
Oh no.
Codename Knight, at your service.
Ivan here. Codename Monk.
And I'm Guy. Codename Hunter.
Thomas. Codename Mage and Thomas the Just.
Frank. Codename Priest.
Are you characters from Earthborn? So not fair. Still can't believe Thomas gets 2 codenames. And I can't believe you still bringing this up after all these years.
Do we really have to say the name again? At this age, it's all, well, embarrassing.
Embarrassing? Embarrassing, is it? And who was it that came up with the code name in the first place, eh?
Enough already, you scurvy dogs. Now then, we are the
Rocket Knight Legion! Wait, isn't that from Earthborn?
On the money. Us 5, we're the originals.
And you're our princess mother. Don't call me that. I'm Sam. Hate to interrupt all the fun we're having, but I'm afraid our time's quickly running out.
The good man is right. Seeing all me mateys again has just about wiped the real issue clean from your mind. We've got a gift for you.
A gift?
If you would, Frank.
Huh? Sonic Punk! Greetings, lab assistant Sam and John. The Sonic Punk, reporting for duty. Mr. The Sonic Punk! Where'd you go? I sustained damage due to the interference in Esther City, but Master Guy repaired me.
Was no trouble at all, really. Though I have to say, I would love to see whoever created this little guy. Not sure you can find talent like that even here in Esther City. Alright, I may or may not have given him some new functionality.
New functionality? Searching for Isabel. Signal found! Signal found!
That's right, check it out! I call it the Time Anchor Radar. Using Ivan's theories, I discovered some, well, let's just call them special things within they reflect projections of the waves, which is,
it scrounges all that complicated time activity and latches onto fleeting projections.
And by the looks of it, he's already found something too. Come on, guys, really? Couldn't have waited till I was done talking. Looks like he's found something.
Search complete. Found Isabel. You did it! Isabel! Wait, that looks different. Is that Isabel? Why does the hair look different? Isabel! Hey! Finally, after all this time. Are you listening up there, you godforsaken tower? You better open up that damn mouth of yours, because this thorn in your throat is coming in. Oh wait, no, it is Isabel. I'm going up, and I'm going up to end this once and for all. Alva. Alva! Alva's here too? Who's there? Show yourself. Isabel! Can you see me? Huh? Isabel, I'm right here! Must be seeing things. Come on. Let's go.
The door.
Leads to Solomon's hideout. And the only thing that can open it is the flame of time. The frozen flame? The flame of time? It's an invention of Solomon's. A ball of concentrated energy, basically. The bloke's dead now, though, ain't he? Where could the flame have run off to? Mind if I say a few words? If Isabel was able to find the flame, then Isabel is our clue. If we follow her, we should be able to find the flame.
Looks like we're gonna have to rely on this little guy then.
But how do? Oh, you're a part of the party now? Oh, did I? Yeah! Sonic Punk. Random aside, Thomas. But how in the world did you keep yourself occupied on that island all by yourself? Oh, you know, fishing, growing stuff. And if my hip wasn't acting up, playing a few rounds of Earthborn. Ha! You must be an expert by now then. Nah. I mean, I can just squeak out a win if I'm lucky. I had some Pixballs though. Damn, the fact that you can beat it without Pixballs is talent enough. I'm talking Earthborn Master here. Pretty sure not even Guy's done that.
Oh, that's so funny. As if anyone could be better than the creator of the game himself.
And as if I've ever seen you sneak in a Pixball or two during battle. Wait! You're the one that wrote all this. Used up all the chips in the repair shop, so I can finally take a break and work on Earthborn. It's snowing now, and in summer too. Oh, he's talking about his life here! Results of the miasma. Prices surging lately. Might ride the rails out of here, but don't know where I'd go. Called themselves, strange group of old fogies docked today. Called themselves pirates, but I kinda like them. They've been telling me all kinds of stories. Wow! Shop has been overrun with rats lately. At the point where the cables are starting to suffer. Lost the spark to create more monsters. Maybe we should go out for a walk. It's a miracle that it was even captured within a Pixball at all. What? Prototype for a children's story became so popular that it was added to the game. There's some weird experiments going on in the Eternal Tower. How did I not see this stuff? Some even claim to have seen creatures wrapped in bandages. So we'll know inside the tower there's going to be mummies. When I was a kid, everyone used to put flamingos outside their houses. Another city was swallowed by the miasma. Luckily, Esther City is safe. Working at the repair shop is nothing but a monotonous slog. My only joy comes in creating these monsters. Wow! There's been more and more miasma lately. Can't help but think even Esther City is not safe anymore. 4 generals carry energy crystals that are the key to saving the princess? How many? It's Thomas. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4. Y'all have crystals? Which one was that? It was... Luckily, with a bit of crunch, I was able to finish this game first. Though I didn't have any plans to make a sequel, I'd release an expansion pack to appease players. I need to know more! I really want to get through that game. Let's talk to Thomas. Nobody's changed a bit. Have to admit, I feel a bit out of sorts myself, jumping back in so quickly. Using that fellow's new function is simple. As soon as you get close to a time anchor, his little light will change color. Just follow him over and you'll be right on the money. Talk again. Winning without using any Pixballs is an impressive feat. But not using any Pixballs? Well, that's just not as much fun. You should know that You should know that better than any of us, Mother. No, Sam. Crazy. Time on. She's a bit blah blah. Okay.
Rick! I wonder what myself of the past would have to say about all this. If I had to guess, you'd have probably already cursed the door out. Then left to drown your sorrows back at the dock. Heh! Don't remember you having this much of a mouth on you, Frank. Must be from hanging out with that smart-mouthed robot all the time. Tain't just my imagination, is it? Or does that tower actually look older? How in the world did she get in? Suppose we have to give her credit for her courage.
So let me check something here. A sec. I'm still missing chips. This is still level 2. I assume this can get upgraded. These are still low. I want to upgrade both of these. Alright, let's get... Oh, we can't. Gotta find time anomalies, I guess. Let's find them. Check everything, I guess. Where do I go to check? I should probably just look at the map, right? Not there. He'll light. The Sonic Punk will light up if we get close to an anomaly, is what they said. They're not gonna make it like ridiculously hard. It's probably in like buildings or something. Oh! It's beeping. Check inside the shop. Beeping? No. It's outside somewhere. Oh, we found one. How did that not go off before? Isabel! How strange. Yesterday I was told Sharon would arrive at the Eternal Tower tonight. And today I'm told yet again that I have to wait until tomorrow. In fact, everything today has been exactly the same as yesterday. Almost as if yesterday never even happened. You don't think time here is the same as it was back in that fog? I wonder if... Isabel. This must have been before she found whatever it was, that letter to Solomon. Let's look somewhere else, Mr. the Sonic Punk. There must be more clues for us to find. Searching for Isabel. I wonder if everybody in this... Whoa, the granny! The granny's gone. Okay, the granny's back. Never mind. Let's see. Light is starting to go off. Found it. It's been 15 days now since I arrived in Esther City. My memory's getting worse and worse. If that Ivan fellow's research is correct, then today will always be the day after the time field was activated. And also the day before Sharon arrives at the Eternal Tower. Except that tomorrow never arrives in Esther City. Then the key... Damn, I can't let myself forget. The Flame of Time! Yes, the key to that tower is the Flame of Time! I'm gonna find it, Alva. I am. So just wait for me. I wonder if she would have gone inside buildings. Probably not. So our memory starts. So that just tells me that everybody was aware, but they probably started forgetting. Like their memories started probably fading, and they just keep reliving the same day over and over and over and over and over again. Kinda SCP-ish, no? Here. She did go and see Ivan. Some, yes. Bathroom. No way. She did come in here at some point. I assume it's for Ivan. Oh, we can go in now? Professor Ivan, are you here? You must not be back yet. You think he'll be mad if we let ourselves in?
Of course he'd be mad.
It's Ivan the monk.
Shh. Ixnay with the unkmay.
Nikita hears this and I'll be a complete laughingstock. Anyway, if you guys have come all this way here, then the Sonic Punk found a signal. It's coming from your room. Then it's true. I knew I saw her. I knew it. Excuse me, but could we come inside? You're gonna come in even if I say no, aren't you? And I suppose there's nothing for it. I'll open the door. Cool. Is this some kind of dungeon? The mouth on this girl. This is my lab, I'll have you know. This is my lab, I'll have you know. Lab? I've been researching ever since you left. Extensive research on the Eternal Tower. Only time hasn't exactly allowed me to make much progress. What was it that made you come back here then? I wanted to see that ghost with my own eyes. You mean Isabel? Yes, Isabel. This is Professor Ivan? He's nothing but a batty old kook. Batty old kook? This upstart. Through the mist, the discovery and analysis of the temporal perspective, metaphorical representations of time in ancient legends, the psychological structure of time in the future. What a bunch of useless crap. Say that again, you damn kid! What's this? Don't touch that! Damn projection! Ivan's diary? The time field is being activated, and so I will write this diary, so as to not lose myself within this single endless day. Interesting. There may be something useful in here yet. Charon arrives tomorrow, the time field will be lifted, but I fear that the miasma will swallow Esther City whole. The only way to defeat Solomon is to send the Eternal Tower. It seems Nikita likes the pudding from the supermarket. And more useless crap. Damn projection! I've searched all across Esther City. Solomon has hidden the flame. All that's left is... What are you doing? You're not reading my diary, you hear? I need to know where the flame is. That's true. We could get a second flame if time keeps resetting. This is my room, and my things, and I'll get it for you. Damn ghost. What's wrong? She ripped out the page. Keep up the search, yeah? There must be more clues than just this somewhere in this city. I need to read that diary. Keep up the search, yeah? Damn it. More clues in the city. I knew it. The only person to die in the city that never dies. The only person to die is in the city that never dies. What does it mean? You don't think I've already solved it once, do you? My memory's getting more and more fuzzy. If I'm not able to find that flame, then we'll end up losing ourselves completely to this place. Damn it. I'm definitely missing something. Gonna have to drop by there again. There? Where's there? Let's try asking Thomas. He's gotta know something.
Where's there? The island?
Ain't nobody beeping off again, right? That sounded weird. It's not beeping in response to any detections into time distortions, right? Thomas! Captain! The only person to die in the city that never dies. Do you know what this could mean? Where's that supposed to be? You guys aren't thinking of every possible place.
Oh, look at you, Mr. Know-It-All. And how would you know? You don't even live here. Shacked up on that island all these years.
Wait, that island. It wasn't the island of time, was it? It was. But we just came from there.
Solomon! That's it! That old bubblehead must not actually be dead. Arr, then maybe his secrets are all that's buried in his grave.
Then let's go. Come on, John, let's go back to the island of time. Thanks, guys.
She's thanking us.
Ha! Quite the 180 compared to Mother's former solemnity. Always had a crease in that brow, she did.
And it was only when playing Earthborn that she'd crack a smile. Listen up, mateys. The day has finally arrived for our dream to come to fruition. We weigh anchor for the island of time. We'll be waiting for you at the dock, lass.
Roger that, Captain. We're gonna find that flame, we are.
We're back. It's freezing out here.
I'll never get used to the weather on this island. Hellish, really.
This is the edge of the time field. The winds are the worst out here. Everyone here, then. Tain't no time to be grousing about the weather, lads. Up you now. After me.
Getting real tired of how damn cold it is here.
Floyd! Floyd! That rusted-crusted cog for brains. Where is he?
He was here when we were here earlier. Not sure what we hope to accomplish with him anyway. No bot of Solomon's is gonna be filling us in on any secrets. Search complete. Search complete. Found. Isabel. Come out, you two-eyed toned freak. I know you aren't actually dead. Huh? There you are. Hand over the flame of time now! Or are you gonna force me to take it myself? Just what is it you want, girl? Riches? Power? Or perhaps to live forever? Now that you're in Esther City, you have everything you could possibly need. Not even death has any influence over you here. Yes. Why then? Why go to all of this trouble to get into that tower? Don't patronize me, old man. Then it would seem you already understand. However, does that mean you're fully prepared? I'll do anything to save Alva. Brilliant! Absolutely positively brilliant! What is it that moves you so? That's given you such drive? Loyalty, perhaps? Friendship? Or could it be love? Oh my! Still a ball of fire, I see. Take it then. Take the flame of time. And ascend the eternal tower. And take what it is you so desire. Love, loyalty. I'm coming, Alva. I'm going to find a way to save you. So that's it. Solomon gave Isabel the flame of time.
And that was your friend, was it?
Yeah, that was Isabel. She took the flame of time. Well, that sure does put us in a fix now, doesn't it? Solomon's buried here. Solomon's buried right here. If only Floyd were here.
Captain Pam, ship's docked.
That noise. It sounds like you just stepped on something. What's
this now?
It's Solomon's grave! But there's no one in it.
Wait a minute, I've got it!
If that crazy kook isn't actually dead, what would be a better place for him to hide his secrets? Good point. Come on, John, let's go check it out.
Hold your horses there, ye scurvy dogs. We're next to Bell Tools. Us old folks will very well forget what's happened here today. But if you need us, well, you can bet we'll be there, sure as a sturgeon.
You guys. Go on then. Just like before, really.
We'll keep an eye on things back here. Thanks. But we gotta save first.
Hold up. Oh, that's why. That's why I couldn't get to any other place. Okay, we getting deep in there. There are countless memories in here, some even older than me. And I'm afraid that no one will ever load them again. Save your memories? Save. Game saved.
We'll keep an eye on things back here.
Oh, Floyd.
Oh, Floyd!
You're not... I'm trying to... We'll meet again. I'm sure of it. Solomon's secret absolutely must be inside.
Don't you worry yourselves, you jackanapes. We'll watch over things here. Even if that Solomon somehow shows himself, we ain't letting him in. Arr, 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 arr.
And we going in. Next time, in the next episode. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll be back again with some more Eastward.